Alright, so in this video, we're going to be finding the domain of g of x is equal to the square root of x minus 3. And we're going to try to find the set of all things that I can plug into this that are not going to cause a square root of a negative number. So the trick for radicals, as I mentioned in the last video, is to set the thing inside the radical greater than or equal to 0, because I can take the square root of 0. So instead of finding the things that we can't plug in this weird case, we are going to look at all the things that we can plug in. We're trying to find the set of x values that make this possible. So we say x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. And now I need to figure out what x can be. Inequalities work very much, almost exactly the same way as equalities when you're trying to solve for x. So just because it's a weird symbol here, just play with it like you normally would if this were an equal sign. So what does this imply? Adding 3 to both sides, this gives us x is greater than or equal to 3. All I did was add 3 to both sides. Nothing unusual here. So what this tells me is that as long as x is greater than or equal to 3, this inequality is going to be true. And therefore, I'm not going to be plugging in any negative numbers into this as long as x is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so in which case the domain of g is precisely this. You probably could write this on a written homework or maybe even on online homework, but we're going to write this as an interval instead. So I can plug in anything greater than or equal to 3, so that means I can start at 3, including 3, and go to infinity. And that's the domain. Those are all my safe values, okay? So with that, we have completely found the domain of this guy, nothing more to do, and we're done. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you want to see even more, please head over to projectgradered.com. I'll see you in the next one.